Good evening, and welcome to Dan Bain's Sleepy Time Mumbles. It's a podcast you can miss. I'm Dan Bain. Every episode, I improvise a low stakes podcast for you to fall asleep to. Friends, we're building up to the Halloween season, and this is my Halloween episode. I'm making a new one this year. I've relied on one for quite a while, but this is we're making a new one, and I want to take a second to assure you that there's not going to be a sudden banging noise or a clanging or someone who whispers for the majority of the time but then suddenly shouts. These are many of the markers of the horror genre, of course, and what we traditionally associate with this time of year, but I don't associate any of those things with going to sleep. So that is my Halloween guarantee to you, friends. This episode will be pumpkin coated, but none of that. We've all got to. We can't get woken up. Yeah. Here's the other thing. This just generally might not be for you. And if not, there are hundreds of other episodes that are not this. Also, if you, as you'll know, friends, I like to work a line between sleepiness and comediness. If you haven't seen Eggers, what's his name? What's his first name? Why can't I? Anyway, if you haven't seen Nosferatu, most recent 2024 Eggers, what is his first name? It's actually genuinely irritating me. Can't think of it. I'll look it up. not now. Now, put down your phone. Turn off your screens. And close your eyes. Now it's time to be mumbled to sleep. Season 6, Episode 16. Count Orlock The Nosferatu tells you about his very long day. I can't believe how exhausted I am after how much I had to go through today. I awoke and there were ants in the house, like heaps of ants, and I looked it up on the internet. What you should do if your house, if your house, if your house has ants, and so I went to hardware store. Went to hardware store and I bought poison for ants. I like ants, but not in the house. Ants can be outside or house adjacent, but no ants in bug bomb, bug bomb place in vessel. Put bug bomb in vessel, and then is time. Then it's time to put water on bug bomb, causes the reaction. Gas for bugs is not the problem. Is not the problem with ant nest, but rather swarming winged ants coming into environment, getting ready to establish a new colony. No new colony in my house. Once situation around ends is resolved, cannot go back into the house for 1 hour, as is bad for overall health. Take the time. Pop down to shops. Time to pick up various things. Various things that is needed. Things they must have. What are things they must have? Need to pick up kitchen towel to wipe up,
lollipop spills. Must pick up also. Must also pick up books from library. I have on reserve. Marion Keys. Watermelon by Marion Keys. Have been waiting for so long to catch up on Marion Keys. Must catch up. Also, Kyle out of the house. Need to get some cash from ATM machine. Need to get cash. Need to get cash. As have bought a piece of furniture on the Facebook marketplace. Is cash only transaction, and I have to head over to pick that up also. Must pick that up also. Thought about maybe going for haircut, but so queue was too long. They can probably put it off a while. I will put it off for a while. I can put it off for a while yet. There is no need. No. to hurry. I suit longer. I suit longer. I suit longer style. It is a good look for me. I have the right size shape of face. So I just I walk on by the hairdresser. There is no need. I remember that I need to go to the bank. I need to go to the bank in order to get a statement of ownership of my account. I need them to print out a list of recent transactions and then to sign them so that I will have proof of I will have proof of I need to send proof of my account numbers and also a summary of my recent transactions. A summary of my recent transactions. It takes so long to be in a line at the bank? Why, it seems like it is not an unusual request. You would think it would be a thing they could process very efficiently. But no, takes forever. Then I have to go and do the grocery shopping. Here is not too much I need. Meat for the servants and the shoes. I really must buy some tissue because my allergies, they are playing up. I am tired of not having. I am tired of not having enough tissues. So they are on the list. There was Season 6, Episode 16. Creepy Time Mumbles. Count Orlock The Nosferatu's Long Boring Day. You've been listening to Sleepy Time Mumbles, which is produced by Loose Octopus and is invented and presented by me, Dan Bain. Subscribe wherever you get podcasts. Do whatever you need to do if it involves the show.
There are links in the show notes. But until next time, happy Halloween, good night, and sleep tight.